Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jeff the Iron Wolf. What do we got going on tonight? Tonight, I just got back from watching Alita Battle Angel, and I have to say, sorry, I get to crack my eyes. Pretty good movie. I'm gonna try and stay spoiler free, but if you've seen the manga, anime, any of that sort of stuff, you pretty much already know how this movie's gonna go because it lifted straight from that. Now, I have not really seen the source material outside of some other reviews, but from what I've heard, it's pretty much lifted right from the manga or the anime. So if you've already seen that, you're not missing much. But I'm gonna try to stay spoiler free, and I'm just gonna give you my thoughts on it. Overall thoughts, probably a solid 8 to 8.5 out of 10 out of my book. Solid sci-fi flick. It was a great story. I mean, yeah, a lot of stuff was left open, and it was definitely left open for a sequel, and I wouldn't be surprised Jane Cameron does one. Okay, let's break it down. The audio, as in like music and all that, standard sci-fi stuff. I mean, it really wasn't all that great. It wasn't bad either. The CGI was amazing. Alita herself was animated amazingly. The cyborgs, and yes, this is a cyborg heavy movie. Great stuff. I mean, the CGI was on point. It was some of the best CGI I've ever seen, and very well done. The fight scenes and the rollerball scenes, which is kind of like that skating match kind of stuff where people can beat themselves up and try to do that race with blockers and all that fun stuff mixed in with kind of a weird basketball vibe. I mean, the rollerball stuff was great. Uh, I mean, the fight scenes, all that stuff was very well done. The acting itself, the girl that played Alita did really well bringing her to life. I mean, the CGI, I mean, at some points was a little cringeworthy, but most part, the CGI on her face and making her lifelike as a cyborg was very, very well done. I mean, I can't praise that highly enough. They did amazing bringing Alita to life as a cyborg. The actress did a fantastic job, in my opinion. I mean, it wasn't Oscar worthy, like, my God, it's the best ever, but it wasn't terrible either. You felt for the characters. In fact, you felt for all the characters. I mean, they did some really wonderful character development. I mean, there's certain stuff that doesn't get explained, so they leave it open, but there's other stuff that is. I mean, overall, it's a really good sci-fi flick. I would definitely recommend people go to see it and just go to have a good time. This wasn't, now, like others have said, this was not SJW driven. I mean, the humor was great. It was on point. The guy that plays the love interest, he made light of the fact that she's so strong and all that, and she even quit the backgammon. Well, just don't piss me off, and he just kind of grinned. I mean, it was totally natural the way things developed between Alita and her love interest Hugo. I mean, everything felt organic, natural to the story. I mean, you get glimmers here and there of stuff that will happen later on, but it's highly believable. So, it, I mean, like I said, the story was good enough. It wasn't like, oh my god, this is the best story ever, but it wasn't like, oh my god, this is terrible, like The Last Jedi. I mean, everything flowed well. Everything, for the most part, made sense. If it didn't make sense, it's because I think they were holding it off for another movie, which wouldn't surprise me to see at least one more. Would not surprise me in the least. So, I've tried to stay away from certain events, certain spoils, all that stuff. I mean, for the most part, the fights were choreographed amazingly and done well. I mean, it was. I mean, you got motivations, you got strengths, weaknesses. The hero went on a hero's journey. At, it checked all the boxes that you needed a really decent action flick to check. I mean, it didn't check them the best, but it checked them. It was a good, solid romp and a good, solid movie. I really couldn't ask for too much more. I mean, yeah, you could have tightened it up here and there. I mean, it was small things, but and some things were certainly cringeworthy, like her screaming "Yeah." I mean, that was just like, really, you didn't need that there. That was a little over dramatized, but they're just little nitpicks. They're not major things to like completely ruin the story. So again, good solid 8.5. It wasn't like the best thing ever, but it was still a damn good movie, kind of like Aquaman. Aquaman again for me was a solid 8 to 8.5. I mean, damn good movie. Wasn't the best I'd ever seen, but it didn't. But it entertained me. I mean, as Russell Crowe says later, "Are you not entertained?" Yes, I was entertained. I was highly entertained by this movie. So again, I highly suggest you guys go out there, check it out, and enjoy a good romp and a sci-fi flick. Now, for all you who are hardcore anime manga fans of this, what it's based on, your mileage may vary. I can't help you there, but for someone who's never really seen the source material that this has come from, like me, I was thoroughly impressed with it. Thoroughly impressed with the movie. So, if you haven't gone and checked it out, go do it. You'll be doing yourself a favor. Other than that, I got nothing. Leave your comments below. Ask me questions. I'll try to stay out of spoiler land unless you really want to know. And I'll catch y'all next time. Y'all have a good one.